is Fleurish Fridays. Let's go ahead and get right into the topic. The topic for today is motivation. And motivation is something that we all need, whether it be that we're young or we're old. So I wanted to basically discuss how to motivate yourself, why you should motivate yourself, and the results of motivating yourself. But I want to start off with the word motivation first. Let's go ahead and get the definition. So I use the app Merriam-Webster and I just typed in motivation, and it says the act or process of motivating. It says the condition of being motivated, a motivating force, stimulus, or influence. And I always like, anytime I look up a word, I like to look at the synonyms. So synonym says boost, encouragement, goad. That's a new word. Goad means something that pains as if by pricking, a thorn. Something that urges or stimulates into action. So looking at these synonyms really helps a lot. Impetus, impulse, incentive, incitation, incitement, instigation in a positive way, momentum, provocation, spur, stimulant, stimulus, yeast. So I mean, you have plenty of words. Yeah, there are like so many words for the synonym, which is helpful. And a lot of them I am familiar with. It always helps to like look at the synonyms, y'all. I don't know what Siri is doing, but now that we have a good grasp on what motivation is, let's go ahead and get into the how to motivate yourself. And these are ways that I've used to motivate myself. You might hear some of these and you might want to tweak it. That is fine. Whatever you can do to help, kind of get yourself out of a slump, because I know a lot of times we can fall into a slump or where we just feel unmotivated. We don't feel encouraged to do anything. But guess what? This is not what we're about to do, because when you're not motivated, guess what? You cannot flourish. And this is Fleurish Fridays, and we're trying to flourish every day of the week, every minute, every second of our life. That's what we're trying to do here. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And here's how to motivate yourself. The first one would be watch motivational videos. Like, I love watching motivational videos, especially on YouTube. Endless amount of motivational videos. People that actually have experienced things in life and, they're giving like a motivational speak. I love those things. I love them. I get motivated so much by them. Like, for real. Read a book. The motivation that I get behind is that sometimes you can just like throw yourself like in a story, but like creatively you end up being inspired and motivated to do something. Not necessarily what's going on in the book, but just it helps, cultivate your ideas and things like that may motivate you. Those are the things that I like for things to stimulate, which is one of the synonyms of motivate. So something that's going to stimulate you. Watch interviews. One thing that I like to do is watch interviews. I love watching people interview, especially if it's a really good interview or they've done their research on that person and they ask very unique questions that person can expound upon. It inspires you because you hear someone's story and it's like, oh my goodness, I never knew that. They, this and that. So I love watching round tables. I love watching interviews. I really enjoy it. You learn a lot too. Now, one of my favorites is to pray and really like encouragement scriptures and stuff like that. I know Joshua 1:8 is like literally one of my favorites. Favorite. Especially like on a more spiritual level as well, like being motivated spiritually. And the last one I put is set goals. Sometimes it's as easy as just setting a goal for yourself and you see that goal and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I can do this and I'm gonna knock this out. The goal is what's motivating you. So that was how to motivate yourself. Those are some ways that I motivate myself. I hope that helps you. Let's move on to why it's important to motivate yourself. So one reason why it's important to motivate yourself is sometimes you may not have that support system around you that everyone else has. It might just be you. And not saying that these people are just like downing you or anything like that, like whatever your circle is, they may not understand it because they may not be motivated. They may not be like-minded in that sense. It might just be you. And you have to know how to motivate yourself, because when other people around you are not motivated, they're not going to be motivating you. You want people around you that will motivate you, and if you don't have that, it's very, very hard. So one of the things that I have learned is that, you know what, sometimes you have to motivate yourself. So you have to know how to motivate yourself. Wake up that day and be like, you know what, I'm waking up at 5, I'm going to work out. Around 10 o'clock, I'm going to do this. Hey, I'm going to take dance class here. Hey, I'm doing this and that. Hey, me and the kids are going this. Hey, me and the husband are doing this. My business is going to do that. Like, you have to have that mindset of like, hey, I got to get these things done. Even if it means just writing things down, having it to where you can see it, to where you can cross off what you're doing each day. These are the things that are helping you motivate yourself. So that's why it's important for you to motivate yourself, because you might not have a support system. The second reason is, y'all know I have this right now, so I'm going like this. The second reason is to push ourselves to do things we've never done before. It's like, really, hypeness is a form of motivation. So you have to hype yourself up and be like, you know what? No, I've never accomplished this in my life, but I have accomplished other things that were probably leading up to this. So I can do this. I can accomplish this. It'll help you achieve things and set goals that you would have never set, 2 years ago. Oh wait, I have one more. So number 3, motivation helps you believe in yourself and that you can get it done. When you have that motivation, you believe there is the belief there, like, hey, I'm gonna get this done. That's why it's important to motivate yourself. Okay, and the last one for our Flourish Fridays is the result. And y'all, we all know the result is success. We all want success. No one wants to be unsuccessful. We all want to be successful. We want to feel accomplished. We want to achieve the goals that we've set. So basically, because of the success, motivation has now amplified, and it's a lot easier to initiate that motivation in the future for future things that you want to, future goals that you want to accomplish. That's what we're here for, because when we accomplish one goal, what happens? We set new goals, and we want to accomplish new goals. I'm going to give you an example of like motivation. So we all know I have a jewelry line, 832. I'm always wearing it because I love it. It's beautiful. So with my jewelry line, y'all don't understand that when I first started and I was like, okay, I'm going to have a website. I was so nervous and so scared. But I made my website, and I was like, oh my gosh, I made my website. And then my website went live. And without my website, I was getting sales. And then it was just hard. Like, sometimes you have to wait until you get that sale. But when I got my first sale on the website, like through the website, I was so excited and I felt so accomplished. And I was just like, dang, it's possible. Me getting that one sale, I knew, I was like, I can get many more sales. It was like that moment where I'm like, you know what? I'm a business owner. Like, I'm doing this. I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I have my own jewelry line and people like it. Now, this is the crazy part too. Yeah, people order it, but then when you see people wearing it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like people are walking around like with 832 jewelry on, like with the collection that I made. You feel fulfilled that you did that, like you said you were gonna. It was something in my mind, and it literally like happened. And it was just so dope. Like, I was just like, that's crazy. Y'all, I hope this helps y'all. I hope whatever, if any of y'all are in any slumps or you just feel unmotivated, guess what? I'm in your circle. You can see me here every Friday. I'm motivating you, sis. You can do this. You will flourish. Watch things that will inspire you and will spark that motivation. Sometimes you need an idea for motivation to ignite as well. So I'll see y'all next time during the Fleurish Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all, I will see y'all next time. Peace out.